Today, students are going to demonstrate their knowledge of neutral and monochromatic color schemes. So you're going to get a white piece of paper, fold it in half. On one side, they need to label neutral, and then underneath, black, white, and gray. Those are our neutral colors. And on the other side, they're going to write out shades, tints, and tones of, and then this would be blank. They can choose whatever color they want. So they could do shades, tints, and tones of red, or shades, tints, and tones of green. That is entirely their choice. So two ways to do this. One way would be to use color pencils, markers, crayons, and they would demonstrate their knowledge of the color scheme for neutral. They would create shapes that fill the space, so they should have more shapes than space, than background. And inside of those shapes, they'll do just some interesting patterns using the neutral colors. So I used, a black Sharpie, I used some pencil, I used an ultrafine Sharpie. If you had like gray colored pencils or crayons, you could use that as well. So blacks, whites, and grays. And for monochromatic, I did shades, tints, and tones, and I picked blue, but they can pick whatever they like. And then in here, I filled the space with shapes, all with shades. So here's a dark shade of blue. So a shade is a hue plus black. So whatever color they choose, they're going to do some dark shades. Tints would be those lighter values. That's their color plus white. So they'd be the light values. And tones are more of the grayed out values. And if they have any of those, like this one right here is actually sort of a grayed down blue. But to be honest, as long as they give me a variety of shades and tints or tones of blue or whatever color they choose, I'm fine with that. So that's one way they can do it, is to draw the shapes, fill them with pattern, and choose their color, create shapes, fill them with pattern using their color theory. The other way to do this is they can do a found object. And so for this one, the only rule is they cannot use as their found objects. They cannot use like just some markers of these colors. I want them to go find objects. For the neutral, they're going to pick objects that are black, white, and gray to fill this space. And for monochromatic, my color that I chose was blue, so I'm going to do values, and you have to have a minimum of 5 for credit. I'm going to choose some dark and some light, so shades, tints, and tones of that one color to fulfill this color theory. And then they would take a picture and submit, and the directions for that are in the lesson. And that's it.